So if we were told to write a polynomial function in standard form with zeros at -2, 3, and 3, it's telling you those zeros belong to the polynomial we want to find. So all you need to start with is by writing the linear factors. And again, x minus a is a linear factor, and these are your a's. So plug them in. You'll get x minus -2 times x minus 3 times x minus 3. Simplify the x minus -2 so that you end up with x plus 2 times x minus 3 times x minus 3. From here, you multiply together like we did in the early example. So we're going to start with the first two, multiply those together by foiling. You'll get x squared minus 3x plus 2x minus 6, which gives you x squared minus x minus 6. And that now needs to get multiplied to the x minus 3. So you get x cubed minus 3x squared minus x squared plus 3x minus 6x plus 18. Simplify it together, and you are done with this question. So just a quick of what I just did. Okay, so I took the zeros, which were -2, 3, and 3, and I rewrote them as linear factors using the formula x minus a, and I got x plus 2 times x minus 3 times x minus 3. I multiplied the first two together and got x squared minus x minus 6, and then I multiplied that one to the third one, simplified, and got x cubed minus 4x squared minus 3x plus 18. The steps are the same no matter the a's. The only difference will be the numbers you produce as you work through the problem. Okay, so x minus a is always what a linear factor will look like when we don't know what the a is. Okay, so it makes that opposite effect that we need when we graph and things like that. So please make sure you follow the steps. It just makes it 1,000 times easier if you do. But there is obviously a little bit of leeway on how you multiply. You can easily multiply the last two together first, but I still recommend you do the first two together first. So multiplicity and multiple zeros is something that you actually just saw. So if we go back, you'll notice that x minus 3 repeats, and therefore the 0 of 3 repeats. That's multiplicity. Okay, multiplicity is where you get a repeating 0. So, like it says, a repeating 0 is called a multiple 0. A multiple 0 has multiplicity equal to the number of times that it repeats, the number of times that it occurs. So you can pretty much look and count. Okay? So find the multiplicity of a 0. Find and state the multiplicity of x squared of f of x is equal to x to the 4th plus 6x cubed plus 8x squared. The first step to this is we need to actually factor this out. So in order to find multiplicity, you're going to need to factor. Okay, factor, 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 factor. Again, when you're factoring things like this, you try to see if there's something in common with all of the terms. And in this case, we get an x squared. Okay, so you'll end up with x squared times x squared plus 6x plus 8. And then again, factor one more time. And you'll get x squared plus x times 4, or not plus, sorry, times x plus 4 times x plus 2. You'll notice that you have an x squared, that's a double x. So if we were to write the zeros down, you would get 0, 0, -4, and -2, which means 0 repeats as a solution to this polynomial. Okay? Because it repeats, it has a multiplicity. So the way that you would write the solution is 0, mult 2, -4, and -2. Okay, so that would be considered your zeros, or your solutions, your x-intercepts, they all interrelate. Okay, so multiplicity, again, you're looking for it in factored form, and you're looking for exponents. If you see a linear factor with an exponent, that exponent tells you the multiplicity. So, for example, if we had x plus 2 squared times x minus 3 cubed, both of those have a multiplicity. So you get negative 2 with a multiplicity of 2, and 3 with a multiplicity of 3. Okay, so exponents indicate multiplicity when it's in factored form. So a quick summary of some of the things that kind of came up and to help you start getting used to certain terms and what they mean. The words solution, x-intercept, and 0 from here on out are interchangeable. They all represent the same thing. They mean what are your solutions if you were to set y equal to 0. Okay? So if you set y equal to 0 and solve for x, you're going to get one of those three things. They're interchangeable. So now, I can speak straight. So now, whenever you see the words solution, x-intercept, and 0, no matter what it is, it's telling you to do the exact same thing, factor and solve. Okay? And then a linear factor, again, is the x minus a formula. And you can factor pretty much anything. However, be careful. Linear is key, and it is specific to what we're doing right now, but not always will they be linear. So, again, solution, x-intercept, 0, all interchangeable. And then a linear factor is x minus a. Okay. This is the homework for this assignment. You'll see there's one extra credit in there, and 2 mixed reviews. Again, this will be posted on Moodle for you guys, and then also you'll be doing this in class. So 6.1 and 6.2, just real quickly, 6.1 and 6.2 is what's going to be done for Monday. So those both need to be ready to go for Monday. So questions, please make sure you come with questions. Alrighty, that is the end of this one. So, yay, Monday's videos are done. Hope you had a great weekend.